3, 2, 1.
Super friend.
So weird.
Sit down.
Bitch. What the fuck?
I was gonna share a headphone with you like in the 90s.
Ew.
Like we were listening to Sixpence None the Richer.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Like we're listening to what?
That you don't know the band? Sixpence None the Richer? I think it is. They do Kiss Me.
Kiss me. Yeah.
I might have.
I didn't know that was the name of the
Yeah,
band.
it's very.
I don't know any other song that they've ever done.
I don't
except
know
for that.
if they ever did, but honestly, they
Probably
also
didn't.
had a lot of syllables in their band name. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 8 of Super Friends Sit Down. To my left is your world champion prostate puncher, Vince Stampoli. Oh, I had that one locked and loaded for so many days. I'm so excited I finally got to use it. Oh, I'm crying. Oh. Whew. All right. So while he catches his breath, he's laughing. You might notice my shirt says barbells for boo. To those of you listening, I am currently underway with a fundraising program for breast cancer. He is really dying next to me.
That was so good.
Ow. Fuck you.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. Woo!
Keep you on your toes.
Oh.
Anyway, in serious mode. So you may notice, to those of you watching, I am wearing a shirt that says Barbells for Boobs. It is a breast cancer fundraising organization, nonprofit. I've been working not working for, but fundraising for them for several years, probably ever since I started CrossFit. Vince as well. It's been a pretty important part of my fitness journey, #influencer.
Updating you all on my journey.
Manifesting. So at some point, closer to when this episode premieres, or just when I decide to.
This episode's going up in like 3 days.
Yeah, that's still good.
Closer to when this premieres.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to share the link with you guys. If you've been following us on Instagram, I put up a little charity beer share through NJ Beer Shares. It's already raised almost $200 in a day, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Congrats.
I know, right?
If you want to donate to me, just donate to his page because I didn't make one yet. So.
Yeah. I thought you were looking for a donation just like...
If you want to donate to me,
Just
that's
give me,
great.
Just give me money.
Give me the money. Show me it's my money and I need it now. Oh, my...
All right.
Still can't get over that prostate punch.
Well,
we need to stop making fisting jokes on this show. People are going to think that's all I do. There are levels. I'm like an ogre. There's layers upon layers to me.
So, where's my intro? Fire back. The mic is... The ball's in your court. Or mouth.
I can't even think of an intro for you because I'm so, like, taken aback. I wasn't ready for... You had that one ready. I have to give you a...
Yeah.
Cute little golf clap.
Right off the bat.
Whew.
Oh. Anyway,
To my right, we got this dog.
I like dogs, so whatever. I like me more as a dog than I am a human, so.
There
Woof.
you go. Oh, my God.
Woo! Anyway, before we get started, I have
Carnage.
Doppelganger by Treehouse. I just made a massive beer haul up there coming home from Vermont, which we're going to go right back into how was your week, so I guess since I already mentioned it, I'll start us off.
Talk about the trip.
Yeah, I spent a couple days pretty much driving around. I went up to Binghamton to visit our good friend Christina. Stina. And her boyfriend Will. They live in a lovely little house in Binghamton that is definitely haunted at some point. It looks spooky. It looks like horror movie style. It's a very nice
can
house.
Can we record an episode of our podcast in your house? A haunting
There's
in
an idea.
Binghamton. Haunting of Hill House, beware.
And then the day after I went up there, I went on probably the most beautiful hike I've ever seen in my entire life. I felt like I was in Avatar or like Jurassic Park. I was waiting for just like a brontosaurus head to come over the waterfalls. It was so fucking crazy. And then the day after that, I went up to Vermont. Happy belated, super belated birthday, Nick. Very great time. Finally got to meet the baby. He is an adorable little fart machine. Also
like
very
his daddy.
mild-mannered. Like, so his dad, so his cousin. It might just be in the bloodline.
It runs in the family.
Vermont was obviously beautiful. Love going up there.
Did you stay at a different place this time?
Yeah, so we actually stayed in downtown Burlington.
Ooh.
So downtown Burlington, very interesting, very reminiscent of New Brunswick. It was a college town. Everyone around us was
Probably desolate in the pandemic.
during the pandemic. Yes, when we were up there, school was in session, and kudos to Vermont. Yeah, kudos to Vermont because everyone is masked up, distancing, and like doing well. I think that's why they're one of the states you can just go in and go out, and you won't have to quarantine. Good for them. It got to the point where I kind of felt like a dick walking around like down by the lake or in town without a mask because there was everyone else with it. Yeah, I did eventually. But yeah, and then after Vermont,
Peer pressure, it works.
After Vermont, I drove from Vermont through New Hampshire to Massachusetts to another spot in Massachusetts to home.
Massachusetts.
10 hours.
Salem.
What about Salem?
Salem. Spooky season's coming, bitch.
Spooky season is coming.
Oh. Okay, I'll remember that for the next episode. So, I don't know if you can see off in the distance over there, but I got a little Pop Funko.
Ooh.
I got a little Freddy Krueger Pop Funko that I was going to put on the table, and then fucking Dave and Jay had to go and get one. Sons of bitches.
Did they really?
Yes. And they got a new backdrop. They really
I saw that.
stepping
They're
it up.
stepping a new camera, new backdrop. What's the next step up from Gelato Money, boys? Because
Gelato money?
seems like you're in there.
What is gelato money?
Gelato Money's a joke they made towards Dave for his new job and like how he was getting gelato, but how it's like expensive. It's like being a baller, like high roller. Just
I swear I listened.
just making it
to
rain.
it.
I
Gelato
remember.
money. Wait,
Oh.
no, I think I do remember because he was talking about he got gelato with his son.
And there you go. And crazy shit, actually, speaking of Dave and Jay, not really, like, tied in, but I caught up on the last 2 episodes on my way to Binghamton, and
Let's discuss.
it's not even about the episodes. On my way up, pretty close to, like, right when I crossed the state line from New Jersey to New York, or PA, whichever, PA. I saw a car spin out. It was terrifying.
Have you never seen that before?
In person?
Yeah.
No. Dude, on the highway,
I used to live on a main road, so I used to see shit all the
on a
time.
main highway, just like it's in the middle lane. I'm like pretty decent distance behind it. It's just going. I see it swerve left, right, full 180 to the left into the divider. Excuse me. Spun back and then hit the mountainous wall because I was in like that northern part of Jersey.
Yeah.
And the person got right out. And
Not a scratch on their body.
I mean, they looked.
Did they lose control of their car?
I guess I don't know.
Or were they drunk?
I couldn't tell you. I thought about stopping, but like the way he got out of the car, he just looked really enraged, so I didn't want to like.
I thought about stopping and then I didn't because
I was also going 80 miles an hour, so it's not like I could just like stop and then over to the right.
this is true. Wow.
Yeah. So
Your week is way more exciting than mine was.
I mean, I
because
did
you
a
once
whole bunch
again
of
went
stuff.
away, and I haven't gone away since.
and I'll be going away again at the end of the month.
Where the fuck are you going now?
Lake George.
Jesus. I need a vacation.
Take one.
I can't.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
so hard with work right now.
My neck cracked. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick it up, but
It might.
it might.
It might.
Whatever. Anyway, so that's my week. There's got to be more than
What
work.
did I even do this week? What did I even do? You know what I did? I binge watched because I'm late to the game. Haunting of Hill House. Good show.
Mhm.
Last episode sucked a lot. Spoiler alert! It very closely reminded me of like a season of American Horror Story.
Can I stop you one quick second?
No. What?
So, if you remember a couple episodes back, I had mentioned, spoiler alert, that show came out in 2018.
Yeah, I'm late to the
It's
game.
2020. No. That's fine. You can watch it late. There's shit I haven't seen yet.
Absolutely. There's
But-
a laundry list.
But
Of
by
things
now,
haven't seen
if you've
or
been
done.
meaning to watch it and you get mad at a spoiler,
Oh yeah,
it's your fault.
That's true. You've
You
had plenty of time.
By my rules, you get 1 year. And it's 2020.
And your rules are the ones that count. Who cares what your rules are? Anyway, it reminds me of American Horror Story. I love American Horror Story, but there's a formula. There's a method.
Mm-hmm.
They build up this great storyline, and then crash and burn in the last episode, and they wrap everything up really freaking quick, and they just tie up all the loose ends in one episode for no reason other than to get it over with. And that's what they did in Haunting of Hill House. And that enraged me because it was really, really good. You watched Haunting of Hill House.
I did.
Did
There's
you
a
notice
lot.
all of the ghosts in the background?
Like the Easter egg ghosts, like the ones that were no. I had to.
How? Some of them were a little hidden, but some of them were freaking obvious.
So I wasn't actively looking for them until after we were done, and then I just went through like a BuzzFeed article, and I was like, "Oh shit, that was there."
Whatever.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Yeah. Sorry for focusing on the show and the story and not noticing like the little in the fucking corner of the room.
Hello.
How Vince greets a butthole, everybody.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I had a threesome this week. That's right. I wasn't that great. It wasn't on like the list of the top 10. Sorry to this man.
Oh man.
The things we do.
Did you have to grab a bucket and a mop for your for your wet ass bussy?
I'm gonna go. Like I gotta leave. I'm gonna say this, and I need you and
Okay.
the 3 people listening to this podcast to know.
Shout out to 3.
Alex should never recite the lyrics to WAP ever again, because he sounds just like Ben Shapiro saying it.
I'm not as nasally.
When you did it during the sound test, you sounded so eerily like him that I couldn't breathe. It was so
I thought it was
funny.
just like very proper. Just grab a bucket and a mop for this wet ass
P
pussy.
word.
Oh yeah, he censored it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Still not the biggest fan of that song.
I mean,
So.
that's fine. They're still number 1.
Yeah.
What else? What else did I do this week? Worked. Had a threesome. Finished Haunting of Hill House. Watched the preview that dropped for the 2nd season. Well, technically it's not like the 2nd season, but it's the 2nd season. Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Yep, next month.
Yep.
Spooky season on its way.
So if I could,
yeah.
when we last saw each other, you had mentioned to me that on your ride over, you had random thoughts about dolphins.
Yes. Well, so
Lay it on me. Or lay it on us, because all
4 of you.
yeah. Four
so-
listeners now that I have tuned in.
Shut up. Get out of town. No, don't, because you keep going out of town. Stay here for a minute. So I was on my way to the gym, and I was listening to a Glee cover because I'm gay, and
Listen,
as repulsed as you may be by Glee, I still can't stop listening to it.
if you think Glee is gay, and specifically for the gays,
You're
have...
absolutely right.
Well, listen, if you don't think I won't get down to some, like, flash mob, acapella, show tunes kind of shit, I love that shit.
Okay.
I love that shit.
Well,
Covers? You know I love covers of stuff. It's basically a cover.
book covers, movie covers,
Flatliners. Laptop covers.
covers.
Well,
Covers.
Covers.
Just covers.
covers on a cold night. Get bundled up and shit. Like a blanket.
Yeah, I know.
Got it.
And I was thinking about one of the best lines that ever came out of the show, which was, "Did you know dolphins are just gay sharks?" And I had a thought.
Dolphins are also aquatic mammals.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But I had a thought. Dolphins are not gay sharks. Some of them may be gay, but a dolphin is a shark that cleaned its life up. Like, the shark is the... No?
I think you're under the representation that all sharks are bad. They've just been made scary.
I mean, it's a dolphin that got a makeover. A shark that got a makeover. It cleaned its life up. It got rid of its bad attitude. It went to therapy. And now it's like sailing the sea, having a grand old time. I thought that was so insightful, so probing, so absolutely profound. And now that I'm telling it back to you.
You know that dolphins have also been known to fuck people, right?
Why do you think I love the beach?
Oh.
Wait, look!
So
I
you're-
turned my mic down and look at how low my things
So
are
you're
now.
you're in,
welcome.
You're in for the Sandy Handy.
No. No, Sandy Handy. I'm
the
totally
Sandy-
down for a dolphin flip here and there.
The Sandy blowhole.
That's a whale.
Dolphins have blowholes.
Dolphins have blowholes?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Prove it. I don't believe you.
Do you
Wait.
seriously not know that dolphins have blowholes? Are you fucking
I
kidding
didn't
me?
go to school for that.
You've seen a fucking dolphin.
I've seen
Prove
a
it.
picture of a dolphin.
Yeah, pictures have blowholes.
Listen, lots of things have blowholes, okay? I didn't know dolphins had one. Dolphins have blowholes?
Yes.
Really?
Fucking look. Are
Oh
you
my-
kidding me?
wait.
Right there on its skull, essentially.
See, I've never seen the picture of a top of a dolphin. Why is this so blurry? Can you see this, people watching this on YouTube? I'm going to have to post a screenshot of this on Instagram. This is what happens when you give somebody with an Android
Can you
a
flip it back
phone.
over?
What is that? That's
That's-
the blurriest bitch picture ever.
Yeah, it's probably the quality
But I
from
mean-
Google.
Look at that.
Yeah.
See? Look, shark that got his life together.
It looks high.
See? That's a dolphin. It's like, you Google dolphin blowhole. You... Wait, hold on. I really didn't know that dolphins had blowholes. Wow, I'm a little plucked right now. Wow.
A little plucked?
Also, I never realized that its eyes are literally on just the sides of the body.
Yeah. That's how, yeah, I think all
It looks a little doofy.
a little doofy.
It looks a little
Dolphins, whales, sharks. You ever seen a beluga whale?
I'm about to Google it on your phone.
They're nature's doof.
Beluga. Baloney.
Belugas
what?
are nature's doof. I love them. They're awesome. I saw a video of one playing like fetch in Norway.
This is a picture of me. What? Wait, what? How do I get rid of this?
What are you trying to do?
Nope. I was...
So to anybody that's just listening, Vince is
I'm Googling beluga whale.
Googling beluga whales, yeah.
And I'm drinking my summer edition of Red Bull.
And I'm drinking an IPA. You give up?
I gave up. My diet today has consisted of 2 iced coffees, a Lifesaver wintergreen mint, and this fucking Red Bull.
That's awful.
I know.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
I feel like, wait, I had another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and I specifically wrote it down in my phone. Hold on. Where is it?
I don't know, viewers. I don't know if you can see all. Maybe one of you, if we're lucky. My mustache is getting real out of control.
Yeah, you need to do something with that.
Well, it was funny. Not that I'm gonna do it recreationally, but I took my mask off at work the other day, and it curled itself. I laughed
Got a perm
so
from your
hard.
mustache.
I laughed so hard that my fucking mustache. I'll do it real quick. Just it looked like that.
That is unholy. Please change that.
Yes. Oh, I
Whoa,
love being...
you look menacing.
Hell yeah.
You look menacing.
I'm making it, Mom. What?
What is? Lift your arm up. What is? No.
Fuzz?
Fuzz.
Fuzz. I am Fuzz. So, that's fun.
Wow. Don't ever do that to your mustache again. That is creepy.
I thought about for Halloween just keeping the mustache
You
and
could
doing
be like,
some sort of...
who's that guy from Beauty and the Beast? Nope, you could be Captain Hook. That's who I'm thinking. I was thinking Gaston.
Bring me Peter Pan.
I was thinking Gaston, but he doesn't have a beard, does he?
No, he's got a fucking ponytail.
Gay. No.
Oh,
He's
man.
got a ponytail and a hole in his sock, but like, what else does he have? Not Belle.
A deep V-neck. I think he eats
A very serious steroid issue.
he eats like 30 eggs raw.
Raw as law.
Cheers to that.
This episode is unholy and cursed. This is just...
Oh,
Clearly, you can tell I'm unwell.
this episode is brought to you by Chaos.
Alex, please figure out what's going on with your mic.
I have to try and maintain my volume, okay? And I keep adjusting and I keep fucking up. Anyway, this episode is stories about ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to an episode where you get to know us a little better.
Yeah.
By taking trips down memory lane.
Memory lane.
Yes, plug that board.
Memory lane. Side note, what we just did there, your face in the tongue pop and me looking doofy, that's a good photo cover.
Maybe.
We'll find it. It'll probably look stupid as hell, but it's okay.
Absolutely.
So,
like everything else we've done so far.
to those of you who know us, Vince and I have known each other for at least like 5 years or so, and we have had our fair... Five or so, six is fine.
I started CrossFit in 2014.
We've known each other for 6 years. We've had our fair share of adventures. Some of which have been out of state, some of which have been in his imagination into my butt. You know, the usual.
I can't deny that.
Really?
I can neither confirm nor deny this. I'd like to plead the fifth. Can you imagine? Wait, Alex texted me before saying that he got a surprise. Or wait, what did you say? What did you say that you got? You got something for me.
I got a surprise for you.
Yeah. And my legitimate response was, "Is it your penis?"
He did say that. He did say that.
If anyone ever asks me, if anyone ever says they have a surprise for me, my first question is it a penis?
Even if
That's the best kind of surprise.
even if it's not a man who... What if like your mom is like, I have a surprise for you?
Is it a penis?
Okay.
My mother doesn't usually give me surprises anymore, though. I'm 26 years old. She doesn't have shit for me.
Well, I would hope that if your mom's not giving you surprises, it's not like, I got some dick for you, son.
Pure romance. Come on. Are you kidding? Like, did you forget?
It did.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
My mother sells sex toys and does in-home parties for women. Yes.
And
That's exactly where I get all of my personality traits
And if you remember, when this first started, she thought that I was coming here to hook up. Nope.
She sure did. She didn't offer you any lube, though.
She just...
I'm funny.
It's because she knew I carried that wet-ass pussy. Anyway, so we're going to talk about... It's like the fourth time I got you. Ow, fuck off.
Holy crap, Alex.
Killing you today. And
You really
Fucking
are. You
love
came
it.
prepared.
I really didn't. These are coming off the top of my head, except for Prostate Puncher. That one I had locked and loaded. I'm very proud of that one.
Me too. That's my friend.
It's about time I've been funny.
Honestly, thank you. My back is killing me from carrying the show.
Whatever.
Okay. What would be like your first memory that you remember of me?
Of you?
Or I guess like of us.
Because you gotta consider, like, we knew who we were, and like we knew each other, and we didn't really start like
We knew who we were. I would hope you know who you are.
like Mufasa, never forget who you are. Anyway, because you and I, like, obviously we worked out together. We really probably didn't start hanging out until like a year into it, if not
Maybe.
half a year ish.
When?
I'm not really too sure, but I would think that like one of the first things that you and I mean, super friend mobility is definitely like a cornerstone of when things
Cornerstone?
milestone, trademark, memory bracket. I don't know.
That happened after a day at the beach together, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So obviously we were hanging out before that.
Was that with the baby powder?
No.
No.
Maybe?
Where it got like, we were told by
You
another
drove.
I did drive. We were told by another member of the gym that baby powder is really good for getting sand off of you before you get in the car. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I like was like, oh, okay, cool. And I like went to put a little bit on my leg and just like, yeah, it came out like a Hugh Hefner ejaculate. But yeah,
Don't talk about the dead like that.
I forgot he was dead.
A legend.
Oops.
Back to us, Alex. Back to us. Bring it back to me. Talk about me. Don't talk about Hugh Hefner. Talk about me.
I don't know. I would say like, oh, you know, it was a really good. So Vince and I'd say like a very foundational moment of our friendship was we did a charity competition through our gym for Devils hockey. And
I hate that you're gonna talk about that.
well, I'm gonna summarize it because it's really not too terribly interesting. I can tell
it
you,
wasn't.
I can tell all of you. Excuse me, Vince and I were definitely the heaviest dudes competing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And probably the worst CrossFitters there.
No, I think we did subpar.
was.
We did subpar.
I When was that? 2015?
It was either 15. Yeah, it had to be 15.
It had to have been 2015.
15 maybe.
Because it was right when Nick, Brian, and Jordan did the weightlifting competition. It was right around the same time.
The one in Morristown?
Mm-hmm. The one that started it all.
the Big Bang of weightlifting.
That really is like what started it.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
So I think so. Yeah.
Aww.
And then
I owe a gratitude of debt to Nick, Brian, and Jordan for that.
yeah.
And that guy who was super stretchy. You weren't there.
The guy who was super stretchy?
You weren't there. So I'm sitting on the ground trying to get videos of them lifting, and one of the people who was working the event, he was running the clock, splits galore, on his back legs spread eagle, stretching all day.
Okay.
And I'm literally sitting next to him, and I'm like, what are you doing after the concert?
After the concert.
Competition. What are you doing after the competition?
It's funny that because what I was gonna say was the things I would do to that, or the things I could do,
or the things I did. Hi-oh! No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. No, I don't think he was gay. Actually,
You say imagine as if as if it wouldn't happen.
he wasn't gay.
You don't know that.
No, I do. I follow him on Instagram.
Okay. You got me there.
Oh, you got me there.
Oh my
Super
god.
stretchy.
But yeah, that one. I mean, I was not at that competition. But
No, that was like the day after.
that sparked Vince and I kind of going into competitive weightlifting and stuff like that. More Vince than me, but
I feel like we were both in at full force at first, and then you just dwindled.
well, the thing about it is that you had the you had both much more drive and much more availability to
I was
like
gonna say I had way more free time to train.
yeah. So whereas like my work schedule at that point in time was all over the place, and yours was like, I'm gonna go in at this time every day
I had a
to
very consistent.
to give myself like 3 hours to train.
I didn't train for that long.
Give myself time to train.
Okay, that's better. 3 hours. That's
Well,
long.
like 3 hours, like you have that
Fly is
window
still
to
here.
go do stuff. It's probably just a different one. I don't know.
Fucking
But yeah,
fly. I'm gonna-
those competitions, they led us from like South Jersey to Philadelphia to
Are you forgetting the first place we went to? Warwick.
oh god, yeah,
What are they called? What are they
Warwick,
called?
New York. Well, it's called Intrepid now, I think.
No. The people, like the townies.
Jackson Whites.
What is that supposed to mean?
So I'm pretty sure our friend Brian, his dad, coined the term, or at least introduced us to the term Jackson Whites, which
Yeah.
I believe is like a northern hillbilly.
Really?
I think.
Oh my God.
I think so. I could be wrong. Brian, if you're listening, please confirm. And also,
congratulations on your wedding.
yeah, also congrats again,
Yeah,
man.
he got married. He was engaged last time we talked about him.
I think we might have talked about the. I don't know. Either way, it's worth saying again because I love you, man.
Brandon.
Enjoy. Why does I enjoy? Enjoy life? I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah, you know what? Enjoy life.
Feeling okay? You had a real good moment, and then you're on the decline.
It's because I talked about it. Once I talked about it, it was like, here we go, peak.
You said I'm
and
funny, and now you're no longer funny.
yeah, saying I'm funny just was the least funny thing I could do. But yeah, Warwick turned to Philadelphia, turned to Moorestown, turned to Columbus, Ohio, where Vince and I we took a
Columbus,
trip
Ohio.
with previously mentioned Brian and previously mentioned Stina. The first time we went just to like watch the weightlifting competition, went to go see the expo, met some famous like CrossFit athletes and weightlifting athletes. Vince shook hands with the Terminator himself.
Yes, as we
Arnold.
previously mentioned on a past episode.
He shook hands with Arnold. And he did it.
Sorry, wait, what?
Arnold.
Please stop.
AHHH parentheses R NOLD.
No,
Arnold.
absolutely not.
Anyway, that happened.
Wait, do you remember what happened before he even walked on the expo?
Where his entourage like blew
Nope.
through the what else?
So we're standing in the expo at the Arnold convention, and they start saying like, "Oh, clear path. We have like someone who's gonna walk through. Someone's gonna make their way through." And so we start getting like shoved into like the aisles and to clear the path, and my stupid gay ass goes, "That's his son Patrick over there." You don't remember I saw his son?
I do remember that.
The only
Well,
person who could
I-
spot Patrick Schwarzenegger in a crowd.
Yeah, it's so. I remember if I'm not mistaken, didn't you say that? And he looked over and he was like,
Yeah.
just very awkward, like, "Wish somebody knows who I am." I mean, he's much more famous than either of us combined. So I mean,
He was in an episode of Scream Queen, so he's clearly more famous than us. I totally recognized him. Shut up. Shut up.
no, it's the motions and the sarcasm
I know.
is another instance of just me not knowing
Clearly.
because I don't. So that's it.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
do you remember Norik? Where Damien
Oh yeah, Dork Vardanian.
gave me the dirtiest look.
Was it to you or to Brian?
It was to me.
To you?
I went up to where like the training room was.
So wait,
and
real
I
quick.
saw him texting.
Real quick. So if you guys don't know, Norik Vardanian is a very
Amazing.
decorated, like
So strong.
super strong, crazy.
It runs in his family. His
Yeah.
father set like humongous world records.
His father was also a famous weightlifter, also R.I.P. But Doric also like him and previous Olympian Jenny Arthur, they're set to be married or are married.
I believe
They started
are
a weightlifting
engaged.
academy in Colorado, I think.
Mhm.
So I'm sure they're gonna
Vardanian weightlifting.
pump out some crazy athletes out of that place because both of them are insanely talented
Super
and
strong.
strong. Yeah.
Jenny Arthur, so cool.
And we
she
actually-
literally was finished lifting, and me and Stina got a pic with her.
Yeah, we saw her at the first Arnold, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super
and then
nice.
like 2 days later, I was looking into the weightlifting room where everyone was like warming up and training, and Norik is texting on his phone, looks up, and gives me the dirtiest look because I was just staring at him in awe.
But yeah.
I still love you. If you think a dirty look's gonna stop me, you clearly haven't.
But yeah, the
time
Arnold
into my
itself was the Arnold itself was a really cool experience. We had gone back
the
a
first
second
year
time.
was so much fun.
The
Just
first-
the four of us, that house was so cool.
Yeah, we stayed in a neat
So haunted.
little townhouse. What? Haunted the townhouse?
The basement.
Oh, the empty basement? Yeah, definitely.
I mean, both houses in Ohio were haunted.
Both
of their basements were haunted.
No, the second house was
What is-
definitely haunted.
Absolutely. The second house was cool, but very creepy.
Yeah, the second house. Well, the second house
Minus
was
the ponies in the back.
yeah, there were ponies in the back. That was kind of interesting. But the second house was only really creepy because of the basement. So if I could paint a picture for you guys, the basement, you go down some rickety ass cobweb full stairs, down into the other bathroom that we had, which
2 bathrooms.
which was very oddly well done, but also the shower had like blood red paint.
I don't
a blood
remember
red
much
paint
of
job.
this bathroom. I just remember thinking, "Dear God, hurry up and go!" Like,
Yeah.
I would not go down there unless I had to just quickly pee.
Yeah, so when you walk out of the bathroom, to your right is a hallway. To the right in front of you is an empty room. And it's just like concrete floors, cobwebs everywhere, super spooky. So pretty much you finish in the
It's
bathroom.
like an
you
unfinished raw basement.
Yeah, you wash your hands, open the door, and you take not even before you open the door, you take a deep breath. You prep to sprint because when you open that door, somebody might be coming at you with razor hands.
Am I the only? All right, I'm not the only one who does that. Then, literally, there are some days where I'm like, "There's something here. There's someone behind me. Run."
I only do that if I feel uncomfortable, like in my own home or
You've
in my
never done
old
your
house.
own?
In my old house, I used to do that all the time. Oh wait, that reminds me. Spooky things. You had sleep paralysis recently.
Yes.
Please talk about it.
Yes, Dave and Jay, I hope you're listening. So I don't know because I've had sleep paralysis in the past.
When did it happen?
A couple days ago.
Ooh.
Because I was watching Haunting of Hill House. Usually if I watch something super spooky before bed, I'll either have a nightmare or sleep paralysis. And I haven't had either in a really, really long time.
You watch something spooky and your sleep paralysis demon is just in the corner like, it's my time, and cracks all of its knuckles.
Literally like, it's time. Shut up. So, yeah, I'm watching Haunting of Hill House. And I was usually watching it in my living room. And then I would like watch something in my bedroom before I went to bed to like wash away like the spooky. You've never done that? I need to listen to something funny in the background when I go to sleep so that way I
you had to
think
you
happy
had to get
thoughts.
purified.
Yeah. You don't do that? Does anybody else do that? Am I the only one?
If I have the energy, I'll do it. Like I'll watch like puppy videos or something, especially if it's like really fucked up.
Oh, wow. Dave and Jay did their episode on sleep paralysis.
I know.
I watched that.
I was featured.
They did their episode on sleep paralysis. They talked about that documentary, The Nightmare.
Right.
I watched that documentary before I went to sleep. I was fine. I slept like a baby. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I slept through the night even. Didn't even wake up to pee. A couple weeks later, here we are. I watched an episode of Haunting of Hill House in my bed before I went to sleep. And then I didn't put anything else on. So I'm asleep in my bed. And I'm asleep. And I don't know if this is a dream or if it was actually sleep paralysis.
So you left
it felt like sleep paralysis.
You left the spooky portal open.
Oh, I left.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't cleanse it, and it
I
didn't close
the door.
it.
Nope. I didn't close the soul door.
You
as
didn't
they would
close the
say.
sword. Well, your soul door's always open.
Gaping.
Just-
Just welcoming.
his,
Many a ghost.
His soul door is a barn house.
I hate you. Shut up.
I said barn house. That's not fucking a barn door. His soul door's a barn door. That's what I meant to say. Go ahead.
Anyway. So I'm asleep in my bed. And I can hear something, like I'm on my side, facing like an open area. So my bed's in like the middle of the room, so there's like the little walkway where I get into bed that my back is to. And I can feel something's there.
Ooh.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Bitch.
Oh, bitch.
So I'm like, you haven't had this happen in a really long time. Just be careful. Just go back to sleep. Shut your eyes.
Hope he spits on it first.
Oh my God. Stop. We're not going to make those jokes about those. We're not going to do that. All right? We can make all the fisting jokes you want, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Oh my.
So
Go ahead.
usually when I have sleep paralysis, I just close my eyes because I'm very conscious of the fact that it's happening.
Okay.
And I will just close my eyes and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be fine. For this particular experience, I am so awake and so bothered by whatever's behind me that I am trying to look at it. And I'm like, trying to look at it, cannot move. I am like fully paralyzed.
Was your back turned towards it, or okay?
Yeah.
So you were sitting.
So like I'm
to
laying
trying
with
to
my
roll
back
over.
towards it, and I'm trying to like turn my head to look.
You
and see
were doing your best.
I was trying to do the thing where like you're not supposed to look at it and acknowledge its existence.
You were doing the Robin Williams best impression of a hot dog. Just
I hate you.
also R.I.P. Love you, Robin Williams. Go ahead.
So I can't move because paralysis.
Right.
And this is why I don't know if it was real or if I was dreaming. Because if you've watched Haunting of Hill House, another spoiler alert, that crazy bitch Nell has her sleep paralysis. I don't know if you remember, but she literally just like makes weird sounds,
Yeah.
can't move, and is like trying to move.
The weird sounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're kind of like she's trying to talk or yell.
She's trying to help her, like like she's just trying to talk,
Right.
Reach out for help.
No,
whatever.
that's
Scream,
happened.
Whatever.
That's happened to me actually. It's terrifying.
So I like had that same experience where I was like trying to like scream, and I could like wiggle my finger, and I was like, okay, I'm getting feeling back. Like I can start to move a joint, a digit.
Thanks, Uma Thurman.
That was your big toe.
I know, but it's the same shit. it's an
Wiggle
appendage.
your big toe. 13 hours later. Great movie.
Great movie.
So at this point, it's like it feels like forever. Usually, like a sleep paralysis, a minute, 3 minutes,
Right.
maybe 15 minutes. I feel like I'm like just like laying in bed, unable to move, unable to do anything, and then all of a sudden, I feel and like I have to like do this to you. So like turn your back to me a little bit.
This is the trick.
Literally, just turn a little bit. You don't have to do too much. And
Hold
just
on.
keep your arm down.
Keep what down?
Keep your arm like how it is.
Like how it is?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna pretend like you're me in bed. I feel happen. Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh.
You saw something?
Oh, bitch! I saw the fucking mom from Hill House because that was the last image in my head.
Oh, fuck.
Or Nell. I don't remember who it was, but it looked like one of them. So this thing had a face, had intentions, and so and then I woke up and I was like hyperventilating when I woke up. I've never had something like that happen where it was like contact.
Yeah, wow. I've felt like stuff touch me. I have never like sight has never been a thing.
Uh-huh.
I could have sworn
I've felt presences. I've seen shadows. I've had like the pressure on the chest. I've never seen
now that
a fully functional image of a person.
is that all via sleep paralysis, or is that just like in instances where you've just been like
In any form of my sleep paralysis.
Okay, 'cause
I felt presences. I've seen shadows. I've seen shapes. I've never seen a face.
I've never
And
seen
I've
a
never had
face.
contact.
Sleep paralysis, I've never seen a face. I've felt contact. In my old apartment, I've seen shadows run by, and I could have sworn I saw a person sitting on. Remember the sectional couch? Mm-hmm. I could have sworn I saw a person sitting in that corner
In like the corner?
of the couch, like where the two
Wait,
pieces.
did you ever tell me this? I don't think you ever told me this.
I might not have, but you know where the two pieces met,
Yeah.
like in that corner there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone hates that corner of the couch. That is the worst corner of the couch.
I mean, for that couch, because it was like old and shitty but free, and was like falling apart by the time we got it. So.
Anyway, so woke up hyperventilating, and I wasn't sure if it was sleep paralysis or if it was just a nightmare, but I remember thinking, what the fuck? That was too much. Team too much. And
Team too much?
Team too much.
Is that a thing?
It sure is. It's
Okay.
a drag thing.
What a surprise.
Another thing Alex doesn't know. So yeah. So Haunting of Hill House, up until the last episode. This was, I want to say this was after like the 8th episode maybe,
Okay.
because the what I remember is right before going to sleep. It was the episode where the two sisters are driving to the house. It's like everyone's heading to the house, but now they're on their way, and they're arguing in the car, and then the thing comes out from behind them in the back seat. Do you remember
Right.
this?
It's like the build up to the climax.
Something like that.
Like 2 episodes previous, I think.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so like the dead sister just screams at them from the back seat, and then that was like the last part of the episode that I had seen before I went to sleep. So like, that was just fresh in the noggin, fresh up in this bitch. Woo! That I was sweating when I woke
believe
up.
it, dude. Sleep paralysis is no joke.
Rough.
And
And on that note, I would never like to have sleep paralysis again. It hasn't happened in
if you want to hear my stories, they're in our friend Dave and Jay's podcast about sleep paralysis. I'm not going to tell them here. They're already out on the internet world. Just go support our friends. It's fine.
Go listen to them.
So, along with I don't know if you've noticed, Vince and I both carry quite a bit of heft. A lot of things and places we've been to involve food. Notably, we went to. God, where do you think the favorite place you got food is that we ever went to? Because now I'm thinking about it.
That's hard.
Because
we've gone to a lot of places.
Yeah.
And
I know Reading Terminal Market definitely stands out. Because donuts,
Bitch.
cheesesteaks.
so
Ooh.
much food. So much food. Oh my god, that cheesesteak with bacon in it.
That was when we went
Mac
for.
and cheese and bacon. Yep.
That was when we went for the mystery dinner thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was delicious.
that was so good.
The donuts. Beeler's Donuts.
Yeah, shout out to Vince's
Shout
dad
out to-
for
Yeah, oh my god. Hey, Dad.
for bringing us like 48 donuts to a weightlifting contest.
Wait a minute.
You don't remember that?
No, of course I remember that. I'm still angry about that.
Oh, is it because he ate the one you wanted?
No,
Or
not
somebody
him.
else did?
Mark. And I'm like, what the fuck are you touching my donuts for? These are my donuts. Stop. Or it was one of the boys. Somebody who wasn't the person that bought the donuts ate one of the donuts that I
Right.
was anticipating eating. And if you know anything about something you really, really want, when it's not there anymore,
You get mad.
you are heartbroken.
Like
you are
I know
sad, you are
everybody,
disheveled.
every single person has definitely lived the experience where they had leftovers that they really, really wanted, and they go to get them and they're not there.
Did I ever tell you about the cookie?
Maybe.
The cookie problem with my family? Let me tell you something.
Well, even if you told me, tell the fans.
Okay. So, a long time ago, I tried real hard to be skinny.
He did a good job for a while,
I did a good job for a while, and then I stopped caring.
and then he was like, "You know what's really good? Cheese,
You know what's really good?
ice cream,
Food.
also food, yeah.
Food.
And before he starts his story, when he was in dietary mode and like lost a ton of weight, you think he's a bitch now?
I was
He was
so
a bitch.
mad. I was such a... Wow, I forgot how grumpy I used to be because I was hungry.
Yeah. Where
Have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
where he gently roasts me now, and we give it back to each other here and there. He used to be like, "Go fuck yourself," and really mean it.
Yeah, yeah. So I used to not do dairy. That was a great thing for me. I would just not eat dairy. And so I had gotten very special vegan cookie dough from Wegmans. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had that cookie dough from Wegmans? It's in like a red tub.
If I did, it was probably from you. I don't remember though.
It was great because you could eat it raw. Who doesn't love cookie dough? Raw?
Do love to eat it raw.
You slut. Cookie dough in a jar. And I would literally weigh the cookie dough, bake the cookies, and then like ration them out. So I'd be like, here's a treat, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I remember you also used to bring like pre-made meals, like when we would
Everywhere.
hang out. It was always just like grilled chicken and sadness,
Not always.
grilled
Most
chicken
of
and
the time.
despair.
There you go. Grilled chicken and depression. Wait, I'm sorry. Side note.
Side of
My
anguish.
favorite woman, Trisha Paytas. Do you know she has an album called Chicken Parm and Heartbreak?
Like a musical album?
Like a musical album. Chicken parm and a heartbreak.
I didn't even know she had music.
I went to go see her in concert.
I thought it was just like a show, like a.
She's a singer.
I didn't know that.
Yes, she has a song about Jesus. I have to play that for you.
Oh God.
So so I had the cookies. I put them in a bag. I put them on the door of my fridge, and I went downstairs, went to sleep. Blah 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 blah. There was 2 cookies in this bag.
Oh wait.
2 cookies in this bag.
Were there notes written on them?
Nope.
Sticky notes? Or is
No.
that a different story?
That might be a different story.
Okay.
2 cookies in this bag, and I went back to this baggie, and there was 1 cookie left. 1 cookie, bitch. And I started to scream at everybody in my house. Who the fuck ate my cookie? No one owned up to it. Nobody has owned up to it to this day. It's been like 2 years, maybe 3.
You know what it was?
What?
When the demon grabbed your arm. I ate your cookie.
We think it was Ziggy.
Oh.
I'd be like, oh, he could totally have the cookie. I don't give a shit. Give it to him.
Ziggy is an adorable dog.
An American pit bull. So beautiful, my purebred. He's so old.
He is such a gentle and loving old boy.
If you looked at our Instagram story the other day, I posted a picture of him looking so handsome.
He's great.
So handsome.
Ziggy.
So what were we talking?
We
were talking about the spooky basement before I got onto the sleep paralysis thing.
Oh yeah, back to the Arnold.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? We may have gotten off topic. Aside from Ziggy and the cookies and dietary stuff,
did you expect anything else though?
We were doing good, and I mean, Haunting a Hill House and Spooky Basement, they kind of coincided.
Absolutely.
But we had a little. So the first time we went to the Arnold, we had a little townhouse, which was awesome. That place was so cool.
I don't think I ever told you this.
Oh no! What? What didn't you tell me?
So in this townhouse, there was 3 floors. There was the main level, which was like the living room, dining room, kitchen. There was an empty basement with a washer dryer and then a bathroom.
Another bathroom, yep.
And then when you went upstairs, there was a bathroom and then a bedroom on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Stina stayed in like the 1 bedroom.
Yep.
And I guess people live there regularly.
I mean, it's
because there was a lot of clothes in the dressers.
Yeah, there was pictures of the family. It was 2 dads and 2 kids. I want to say.
I don't know. I think someone was staying in the kids' room. We were definitely staying in like the master.
Yeah,
because there was the giant
you
wall
had the
mirror
bathroom.
and then the
bathroom.
bathroom.
My bedroom had toys and stuff in it, and also
What kind of toys?
Little GI Joe machine guns. But funny story, our drain clogged at one point, and this was when our friend Brian had very long hair. So our bathtub drain clogged, and I went out and I bought a snake, unclogged the drain.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
I unclogged the drain, pulled out a ton of hair. Could have been any combination of the previous tenant, the actual owner, any of the 4 of us.
Your back.
My back, my butt, any combination.
My neck, my back.
And when I pulled out the glob of hair that unclogged the drain, what came with it was a bunch of little toys.
A bunch of little toys?
Like little Lego toys, like little Lego accessories.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What?
So I guess kids are playing in the tub when they were there. But yeah.
So I stole an article of clothing from those people who lived there. They had a really cute pair of underwear and I took them. I don't know why.
They were so nice, though. They sent Christina's jacket back to us when we left it there.
Shut up.
And
know.
they were so accommodating.
It's been 5 years.
You bastard. They gave me an A++ on Airbnb.
Okay, well, they weren't going to miss a pair of 2 Exist underwear. Do you know how expensive those are for a gay man? They have 2 kids. They're married. They're fine. I needed them. I was single and looking to mingle.
What kind of underwear?
2 Exist.
I don't know what that is. Please explain.
It's a brand.
Okay.
They make really nice underwear.
How
usually marketed towards the men who are gay.
Are they
super silky,
But what-
expensive, overpriced?
what are-
like a Speedo? Not like a Speedo. I guess like a boxer brief. They have a lot of different options.
like trunks? Like super short?
No, like like a tidy whitey, but like a brief tidy whitey. Like,
Okay.
a nice.
Do you still have them?
I might.
You don't even know?
I don't know. It was so long ago. There are two things that I do when I stay in an Airbnb. I take something from them. And then I usually leave something of mine. That's what I do whenever I travel anywhere, though. That's like did I ever tell you I do that?
No.
It's like it's a really stupid like mentality behind it. It's like if I leave something there, well now I have to go back.
It's generous theft. It's not take a penny, leave a penny, you motherfucker.
Shut up. Do you remember the fucking pan at the Arnold?
The one that I ruined.
The one that you ruined? Let me ask all of you this question. If you have a Teflon non-stick cooking pan, would you scramble eggs with a fucking fork in the pan?
It wasn't a fork, it was a metal spatula.
You used a fork.
No, it was a metal spatula.
There's bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it was a metal spatula.
I'm pretty sure it was a fork because I watched you scramble them and I said, what are you doing? Who scrambles eggs in the pan? Put them in a bowl and scramble them. Like, or what are you, a barbaric?
Yeah.
Get some class. Fuck.
I showered before I came here.
I got so excited talking about this that my heart rate went up.
Yeah, I did fuck up a pan, but at least I didn't steal someone's fucking property.
Shut up. The statute of limitations on them being able to prosecute me for that has definitely passed.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get a summons in the mail in like 2 weeks.
Can you imagine they listen to this?
They're
So sorry.
they're the guy in Ireland. They moves. Which, by the way, why haven't you contacted us yet?
Oh, I didn't even tell you.
Why aren't you not telling me things? But then again, I guess I didn't tell you about the spooky ghost in the apartment.
So hold on, because I think I have a picture of it. I was looking at our demographic the other day, and while 98% of our listeners come from the lovely USA, we have listeners in Ireland, the Netherlands, Austria, Germany, and Brazil. International, you better get into it, bitch. Let's go. If you're listening to this and you're not from America, I'm so sorry for you, because that is...
Wait, no. If
I
you're
mean, it's
listening to
great
this
for us.
and you're from a different country,
Please contact us.
we want to talk to you. Come on. It's like there's a messaging service. And Google Translate.
Or leave a review on the podcast and say,
Or
you know,
that.
whatever.
Or tag us, and then we can
Tag
find
us.
you and talk to you.
Mention us, comment on things, like, subscribe.
Send Vince a picture of your wiener.
I'd gladly accept a nude from anybody, male or female. I love nudes.
I kind of figured. I have yet to ever receive one.
You've never gotten a nude from anybody?
I have never gotten...
Not even like a sexy like selfie or anything?
No. I have never...
I feel so bad for you.
I have never sent nor received. It doesn't do anything for me.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
The pennies are still in the tray.
Oh my god. They're in the paper pouch that you roll them in and take them to the bank.
And they're dusty.
Have you ever rolled coins?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Well, dude, rolling coins, fucking... I don't even know where we're going to go with this, but, like, if any of you... There was
It's
a
so
time.
therapeutic.
There was a time in my life where I went to the Dominican Republic specifically by saving portions of my paycheck and converting it to coins, because I knew I wouldn't spend it that way. I saved $1,000
In coin?
by converting my parts of my paycheck to coins, because I knew I wouldn't dump out my bucket and sift through coins to pay for stuff, and it would help me manage my money. And it fucking worked. And at that point,
There has to be an easier way.
there's definitely an easier way. It's called have willpower. But at the same time, like when I went to Dominican Republic, I was also much younger and much more like impressionable and impulsive and stuff. Now I'm like an adult with more bills and shit. So, what's his face for?
I just don't imagine you being like one of those young spontaneous kids who's like just spending money to spend money.
Oh, it was like spending money. I'm just like, you know what? I will get that extra burrito.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't
Treat
fun.
yourself. That extra burrito.
But yeah, but that was back when coin counting was free through my bank. That stopped, and now coin counting is like, oh yeah,
They take a lot.
you want your money? Here's do me a favor, pay 12 cents to every dollar, which is like, come on, what the
A lot.
fuck, man?
12% is too much.
Yeah, that's
I
so
remember
crazy.
I took coins to the coin counter the one day. I don't know why I did this. I don't know how I accumulated so many coins. Also, sorry to everyone, we're in a coin shortage right now.
Are we really?
National coin shortage. You didn't know this?
I have a
National coin shortage.
I have
Go
a-
bring your coins in. People need them.
5-gallon bucket that probably has like $40.
Full of cum. Oh, never mind.
I mean, could be both.
That's a lot. I don't want to talk about that. On the
Quarters
podcast.
and
I'll
cum.
tell you when we're done. Quarters and Wait. That's so funny.
I hate myself.
I hate you just as much.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What?
Nothing. Go. Please talk.
I don't know what else to say. Please gather yourself together. I'm going to steal your notebook and see what else we
So
can
there was
talk
one
about.
time where Vince and I went to a birthday party for one of our old gym members, and I got really fucking drunk.
This was the day before I started crazy dieting, by the way. That
Was it
party,
really?
that was literally like
That was the last hurrah?
hurrah.
That's awesome.
And I've had a few last hurrahs, but
So-
that was the last hurrah.
Yeah,
that started a
I
lot.
made the genuine mistake of going to this restaurant, and they were just pouring just pitcher upon pitcher upon pitcher.
So good though. That sangria was
Of sangria.
delicious. Where were
And-
we at? Portuguese Manor? No, maybe. I feel like that's where it was.
I think you're right, but we went to a Portuguese place in Perth Amboy. It's more than likely a Portuguese Manor.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a surprise birthday party. Guest of honor comes in. We yell surprise. He's like, "Whoa, shit, surprise!" And I had just way too much to drink, and
So you had a glass.
no, I had if the glass was a flower vase to a fucking field of sunflowers. That was a really. I'm gonna just forget that I just said that.
Me too.
It's so much. Like they just kept bringing out different varieties, and I was just like,
Hey,
this
hell.
is like nothing. And then that hit me like a
Sangria
time
smacks you
bomb.
like a brick.
Time bomb. Like the timer hit 0, and my body just went.
Like when the edibles hit.
Yeah,
but alcohol.
just like it hit me, and then next thing I know, someone's boyfriend was real mad at me because I was dancing with their woman very inappropriately, and at that point I was also blacked out. And then some other shit probably
I
happened.
was like, it's time to go.
Yeah, and then
We should leave.
and then we got in Vince's car, and they filmed me in the back seat. You drove.
Yes, we felt. Well, Christina took like Snapchats of you.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
Oh, yeah, film. I wish there was like. I wish we saved them.
She probably hasn't. I wouldn't doubt
Christina, does your iPhone 2 still have that? Like, your phone was so old.
it. It was also 5 years ago.
No,
Regardless,
shit, like even at the time, it was old. That's what I'm saying. It worked though.
we were
Shit,
in the
she
back
kept that
seat,
baby
and they were
going.
talking to me and playing music, and I thought I could speak Spanish.
Can you though? Like, don't you know how to speak Spanish?
I can speak a little bit of Spanish. When I was
You were
younger,
rambling.
yeah, dude, it's embarrassing.
Spanish nonsense.
When I was younger, probably up until I was like 7 or 8 years old, I was fluent in Spanish. But as I assimilated into like American culture, primarily English classes, all that stuff, that got like pushed out the door. I tried relearning. I actually also relearned a little bit of, well, not relearned, but also learned a little bit of French.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Jean Bunny.
Jean-Benet Ramsey?
Jean Bunny. Blessed be. Blessed day, I think,
God.
is what that translates to. Handmaid's Tale.
I mean, I can't speak a lot of French, but I can
Me
mimic.
either.
I can
I
mimic.
know.
I can mimic the accent pretty well.
I know
but
those two things, and I know.
Oh, how did I not see that coming?
I don't know. Like, come on. The
But-
surefire way to get me to learn another language, put it in a song.
True.
Put it in a musical form because I will memorize
But
that bitch.
fun fact, I don't know if I ever told you this, but if I didn't, you're all about to find out. I got home safely thanks to Super Friend over here.
I was the DD that night.
And you were the DD. I somehow woke up with no hangover on my couch, pantsless.
That's right. I forgot. I forgot you weren't wearing pants.
I woke up in my like button-up
your
shirt,
skivvies.
my button-up shirt from Target, and no pants. Just on my couch.
Was the shirt still buttoned up?
Yep.
Was it tucked into your underwear?
No, it was just buttoned up.
Can you imagine, like, just full on, like, I just need to put my pants back on and we're good to go.
Yeah. No.
Ah!
Somehow didn't have a hangover and somehow didn't get beaten up by an older dude for dancing with his girlfriend. And somehow woke up without pants on.
All while you did that, I was, like, playing blackjack at the craps table.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there was gambling
I
there.
loved that. I mean, it was, like, fake gambling. It wasn't, like,
But still,
real
yeah.
gambling.
I mean, it's still like a little
But
activity to do.
I love blackjack and table games. That's why I can't go to AC.
I wouldn't mind going to gamble, but not now.
No,
don't
not
wanna
in
deal
this,
with that
not in
shit
this
now.
climate. Can I tell you why I would never want to go to AC more than like once a year?
Tell me.
One of the last times that I went to AC,
Tell me.
sat down at the blackjack table.
Tell me.
I put $60. Okay, give me the chips. I forgot what her name was. She was so cute.
Charisse.
She's like an older woman as like the dealer.
Velvet.
Velma. I'm gonna call her Velma.
Velma, sure.
Two guys sit down at the table. One guy, $300. Okay. The other guy, $600. He's playing for two chairs. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I like about to like? Am I gonna get got by these people? Like, are they gonna fuck me up and take my $60? The guy puts literally all $300 on the hand of blackjack. Loses it in one card.
Yeah.
One card.
That happens.
$300 gone.
More than likely nothing to him.
I doubled my money.
Nice.
These men, they $900. Bye.
Can I tell you, I went to AC once and I was playing roulette, and I remember.
Really quick.
God,
How the fuck do you play roulette?
it's a game of chance.
I don't get it. Like, what do you do? Like, you just pick a number and like pray that it lands on the ball?
Number and a color, but like depending on how many chips you have, you can choose multiple.
No.
I don't
need
know.
a
I don't know how the
strategy game.
scoring works, but
I need a strategy game. That is too much game of chance. I would rather play like no whammy. You know what I mean? No whammy. I loved that show. Okay, you're playing roulette. Sorry.
oh my god, what is that show called?
No. What was that show called? I mean, at one point it was called Whammy.
It was-
They remade it. Pressure Lock.
It was Pressure Lock.
Pressure
You're right.
Lock. Wait a minute. Do you remember Card Shark?
I don't.
I used to love the Game Show Network. Oh my god. They
I
had
did
so
too.
many good
So
old
so
games.
much so that I actually used to play Plinko online. Not Plinko, fucking Lingo.
Lingo was so fun.
I love Lingo.
You know what I used to play though? Slingo.
It's another good one.
That was good. With the
But
devil.
yeah, I so I went to AC. I went to AC, and I remember. I went to AC, and I remember being there, and I had brought like a substantial amount of money for me, like my meager ass self,
Wait, I'm sorry. Define that.
probably $500
To gamble?
for like the time we were down there, not for the night.
That's still a lot of money.
For the time we were down there.
I put like $40 in a machine, and I'm like, make it last. It's the penny machine.
But I was being very, very like stingy, making very small bets, just kind of like seeing.
That's the way you do it.
Seeing how I felt. There was a guy in the surrounding area playing 4 tables, dropping mad money at each one.
How do you play 4 tables at once?
He's literally circling like a vulture.
That's first of all, I don't want to do cardio while I'm gambling. That's a lot of work. I can understand playing 2 chairs. 2 tables?
4 tables.
4 tables?
for the
four.
tables.
That is absurd.
Right.
Tell me this motherfucker walked out of there with like $1,000 dollars in each finger.
I
of his
couldn't
hand.
tell you. He definitely hit big on my table at least twice.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you about the other three though.
That is.
But it was wild.
And this was at the roulette table.
Yes.
That's what, like, roulette. Like, I feel like you have to pay attention to that.
I'll be honest.
And to like circle 4 tables, like, how do you remember which one?
The
you placed
times
bet
I've
on?
played
Or
roulette-
did you play the same bet? For every
the times I've played roulette, both in AC and in Vegas, I kind of didn't really get what was going on, but I just kind of kept
Just made
making
it work.
bets. And like there would be times where I'd be like, "Oh, you lost $20, but you win $60."
What?
But then you lost $40, but then you won $60 again. And I was just like, okay, this is kind of cool. The only time I've ever gambled and came out on top was Vegas. $140, which is like nothing.
Is that what you profited, or like is that what you? Like,
I was up.
left with?
I was up $140.
Okay. Usually, I tend to double whatever I put in, but it's not much. There was this one game in AC. It was so much fun. I think it was in Tropicana. It was like a diner slot machine type thing. And like the bonus game, you built a burger. This is how you know I'm fat as fuck.
Whether you're fat or skinny, burgers are great.
Absolutely. But this game was so cool because it was like you would just like press. It was like a match game, so you would like press the mystery box and reveal what it was. And if you were like revealed the bottom bun, you start to build your burger. And then once you start building the burger, like certain things come at certain points, and you keep building a burger and burger, and then like you hit it. Like if you I think like it was like either you had another patty or like bacon, it would like double the points. So everything like you could play this bonus game and make like $400.
Cool.
And then like once you hit a mystery box and it's the top bun, bonus game's over. This bonus game was so much fun. I loved it. I made like $200 on that.
Nice.
And I was like, give me the money back. Give me.
Yeah, I get nervous when I gamble. When I feel like I'm doing well, I'm always just like, give me the money back.
Yep.
Because I lost a lot.
Oh, I pull out fat. My pull out game is strong.
I lost a lot of money, and by a lot of money, I mean a lot of money for me, which is like $100.
That's a lot of money.
In Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls?
You can gamble there at 18, I think.
What?
Yeah, Canada.
I didn't realize they had gambling like that at Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is a huge tourist trap, so like I think the casino is there to like bring in, us ignorant assholes.
Since we're on the topic of gambling, have you ever seen the Leprechaun movies? Because spooky season, we're gonna hand in hand with these. Leprechaun. Do you remember that movie franchise?
I know of the movie franchise. I have not seen them.
Well, they had one called one in Vegas. They had one set in Vegas, and
Okay.
I don't know if this was accurate or if this was literally just the way they wanted to build the set, but there was slot machines in the hospital. In the hospital.
Part of me believes
That's 100% accurate.
that that's a thing in Vegas. I wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised.
Movie. So good. The Leprechaun made this woman's ass blow up. Kim Kardashian snatched. Like Jennifer Lopez bald. Like none of these bitches had anything on this woman. Her ass was so big she could not walk through the door. And like ass fat. Nicki Minaj, those ass shots, girl, get more. Cardi B, nothing on this girl. Ass so fat. It was so good. And I think her lips got big too. I'm going to have to watch that movie now just to see everything about it.
I mean, the season's approaching.
Spooky
See if
season.
spooky season, stout season, campfire season.
Stout?
It's a beer.
Oh. Anyway.
Well,
What is stout season? Like October? Oktoberfest?
So stouts. Remember the Black is Beautiful you had?
Yeah.
Like the chocolatey one.
Uh-huh.
Those like, it's hard to drink them when it's hot out, because it's like having a glass of milk in the summer.
Oh, because they're like heavy. Mm-hmm. I feel like most beer is heavy.
Not all of them.
I've yet to find one that's like light, crispy, and refreshing.
I'll bring one next week. I think I have one for you.
Okay.
It's like juice. I had one. It was cherry. It was like a tart cherry juice. It was so fucking good.
Okay. Sure. Ew. Why are you doing that with your lips? Please stop.
Because I know it makes you uncomfortable.
Or does it invite me in for more? I haven't done that in a while.
I don't think you did it the whole episode.
Probably not.
That being said, I think it's time to wrap it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. We've rambled enough about each other and stories.
Yeah, I mean, more than likely, as the days go on, you're gonna hear little bits and pieces about us. I mean, you're 8 episodes in. You've learned a lot of.
You've learned a lot about
a lot of shit so
you've
far.
Learned a lot about my anal cavity. You've learned a lot about Alex's lack of sexual allure. Wah, wah, wah. Just kidding.
It's only a lack of allure for someone who's had a meth orgy, without the meth.
I mean, there was meth there. I just didn't partake in the fun.
I clarified that.
Meth orgy. Ugh.
Meth orgy.
Did I
Also, someone who had a threesome like days ago.
Can't say. Listen. Can't say I didn't try. All right, I'm out here outsourcing for content. It's not working that great, but
realistically, I'm vanilla to someone comparatively who spit roasts a dude with another dude. Turns another human being into a rotisserie chicken, and that's it. Continue.
Shut up. Stop it. All right, don't slut shame me.
You don't just get the title of prostate puncher. You earn it.
I have.
I just said it. I know.
One anal cavity at a time.
I've seen the championship belt.
Keep calm and punch on.
Why is this happening?
Why is your phone blowing up?
I don't know. I don't have friends.
I think you were the funnier one this episode, I have to say.
It's funny. It's only funny because it's you and me as you and me. Everyone through the camera screen or the camera lens or through the speakers of your car or phone or headphones, whatever, probably like, this dude lives such a sad fucking life.
They're right.
Oh, damn it, he got me. Fuck. Oh, what a way to close out. Damn it. Yeah, no, I can't deny that one. Listen, it's called laughing through the pain every day. Let's go for it. Whatever.
Laugh through the pain if you can't bite.
There are so many worse things that could be what I deal with on a day-to-day basis, but it's okay. Anywho, that being said, if I could go back to the very beginning of this episode, if you happen to remember, or if you're listening, obviously my shirt hasn't changed. Remember to check out my donation page. I'm doing my best to raise money for breast cancer awareness. I'm almost $200 in. This campaign will end at the end of the year, so it's going from now until December 31st, 2020. And really, I'm just hoping to help people, you know?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, like if you see my personal Instagram page, the link is there. Share that with everyone you can.
How much is it now for a mammogram? How much money raised?
According to the foundation, it's $120 a person.
$120.
So right now, I am currently helping one person. I'm on my way to 2.
Almost.
With very much
shy.
I would very much so like to increase those numbers. All of this is for charity and it's a non-profit organization. Excuse me. The most that I get out of it is like
a t-shirt,
a shirt. If I raise enough money, a hoodie. Like, that's cool. But really, that's not what I'm here. I'm here to help people.
Yeah.
And I am doing so because obviously, despite my man boobs and my gut, I am very passionate about fitness and the community. It has done a lot for me, both mentally and physically. This is the best shape I've ever been in my entire life. And you know what? Might as well try and do something with it, right?
There you go.
So if I could do my best to help people, I will share the link. It'll be in my personal page for as long as the campaign is active. I will add it to our
we'll post about it frequently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put it in, I already put it in one story. If the option is there, I'm going to put the link in our website, part of our Instagram for the podcast. And I mean, you'll see more about it. Again, also NJ Beer Share is doing a beer giveaway.
Ooh,
Closing in.
Beer. Who doesn't love beer?
You.
I know.
Closing in on pretty much all the money I raised for the charity is through that raffle. So, like, some people are involved. Again, tell your friends, tell your family, as long as they're over 21. But, yeah, I mean, at this point, despite all of our silly shit, this is one thing we're passionate about that we're hoping to help as many people as we can with.
Absolutely.
So, on that note, I've been Alex Bianchini.
Oh, wait. Also, if you're listening, if you're watching, if you're following, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, like, for real. Thank you. Because we do this just for fun.
Yeah, we do this
And
for
if you're
fun.
enjoying it, that's really great. But we're enjoying it because we're super friends. And that's the point.
That being said, we saw one of our videos earlier. We're going to do this until the episode ends.
Okay.
We had 2 views on our most recent. And you know what?
It only went up like a couple days ago. It needs time. It needs time to flourish.
Even if it only gets 1, you know what?
You are gorilla gripping this pussy right now. Wow. Look at that forearm. Anyway.
Hey.
Thank you so much if you're listening, watching, subscribed, following, whatever support you're offering.
That's still
to
2
us.
people that we may not know that decided to take an hour or hour and a half, depending on the episode.
Or it was just me from both my YouTube accounts. I don't know.
Or, I mean, that's still some dedication. Anyway, I've been
Look at
Alex
us on YouTube. Look at us on YouTube. Super Friends Sit Down. Instagram, Super Friends Sit Down. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Breaker, Anchor. There's so many platforms that we are streaming on. And we will continue to do this until we absolutely hate each other's guts. Or until the world ends. Like Britney Spears said.
Either one could happen tomorrow. But you know what? We're going to keep on trucking. That being said, I'm Alex Bianchini.
And I'm Vincent Stampoulos.
And this is Super Friends Sit Down.
Woo!
Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Free Britney.